Hi guys! Yeah, I hope that you liked the video, so do me a favor please, and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, oopsie, forgot to tell you my name, it's Chumine, so have a good day. Bye!
Holy f***ing shit, you guys! I'm driving your car, but I just got a notification that Ruth Bader Ginsburg died! Could this year get any f***ing worse? Ruth, you just had to make it to 2021! To people that are pro-life, I f***ing hate you! Why can't women have abortions? I just saw a pro-life sign driving down the road having a mental breakdown, and I just want to say, all you people are you're so f***ing stupid!
When we standing on business, I'm a big stepper, underground methods.
I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no.
Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man.
I don't think it's clicked in your brain yet how devastating the immigration policy is going to be.
My immigrant mother just called me on the phone, innocently asking me if she should start carrying her passport in case they start doing mass deportation.
I get it. I don't like the two-party system. I think our country's corrupt, and quite frankly, I don't want to vote for Biden. It feels like voting for a Republican. But I'm gonna do it! You want to know why?
Why?
Because the alternative is a fascist! A fascist is a fascist! Maybe we can have the conversation about dismantling the two-party system when a fascist isn't running! Maybe we can do that later, kiddo! Champ! Chief! Maybe we can talk about it later!
So why the are we sitting here like little bitches, watching our rights, everything that keeps this country together being taken away and doing nothing?
I have not felt this amount of sinking despair since November of 2016.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps to listen for the inaugural address. What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first...
Seriously?
Why? I said why? Loud noises!
I'm honestly shaken to the core with fear.
She wants open borders, now we can talk about Putin. I don't know Putin. He said nice things about me. If we got along well, that would be good.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's absolutely
She doesn't like Putin because Putin has outsmarted her at every step of the way. Excuse me. She's been proven to be a liar on so many different ways. This is just another lie. Excuse me. My turn. Such a nasty woman.
Trust fund. He held a number of big rallies where he said that he could not possibly have done those things to those women because they were not attractive enough for
I did not
them
say
to be
that.
assaulted.
I did not say that.
In fact, he went on to say...
But did not say that.
It's her 2 minutes. I understand, and the specific question went to pay for play. Do you want to talk about that?
But there is no evidence, but there is a lot of evidence about the very good work
and it's a
and
criminal
the high
enterprise,
rankings that
and
the
so many people know it. It's a criminal enterprise. Let me just explain. All of her donors, most of her donors have done the same thing as I did.
Okay.
And you know what she should have done?
Folks, we heard this.
And you know, Hillary, what you should have done?
There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against him.
Should have gotten it.
He always is looking for some
Chris, we don't
conspiracy.
gain anything.
He has all these
Iran is taking
conspiracy
over Iraq.
theories.
Secretary Clinton.
Iran is taking over Iraq. We don't gain
Secretary
anything.
Which he's been
We would have
spewing
gained
out
if they did it by
for
surprise.
quite some
Wait.
time.
Secretary Clinton,
And
it's
he
an open
says
discussion.
he
Let
says
Secretary.
We would have gained
now,
if they did it by
Secretary,
surprise.
please
They
let
did
Mr.
do
Trump
that.
speak.
He's unfit,
Go ahead.
and he proves it every
No,
time
you
he
are the
talks.
one that said shit.
Now, is every single thing going to be solved on January 6th? No. I am confident that this whole thing is going to take months to solve. Months, guys.
Kamala Harris is going to be our president. Trump will not. I'm manifesting it, and let's see what happens come January.
Donald Trump will not be our president.
People are demanding a recount. People are demanding something be done.
The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
I hate you if you voted for Donald Trump. You disgust me as a human being if you voted for Donald Trump.
I will never forgive them. I will never, ever forgive them.
Our whole government is filled with spineless, feckless, faithless motherfuckers.
This announcement of the state of the vote by the President of the Senate shall be deemed a sufficient declaration of the persons elected, President and Vice President of the United States, each for a term beginning on the 20th day of January 2025.
I got Kamala giving these glorious speeches saying see you in 2025.
Just be honest with me here. When you first saw that meme involving excrement being deposited on you, did you laugh?
No, I don't think the president behaving in this way is funny. I think we have to hold our leaders to a higher standard. That's something that you typically see in my Twitter comments from like some MAGA boomer who spends their time making AI videos all day. It's not something you'd really hope to see from the president of the United States, but alas, we are here. This is the guy leading our country. He's not serious. And I don't actually think he cares about anybody but himself. And I think he's more interested in social media beef with a 23-year-old, as the vice president is, than he is in leading the country.
I mean, you managed to say all that with a completely straight face, but your side have done endless, incredibly mocking, humiliating memes about Trump. I mean, you'd accept that.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money, they were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something was
President,
wrong.
I would love
I think
if you
it's
can
a
answer
very
the question
nasty
on your rhetoric
question.
and why you
I have
believe that
answered
black
the
voters
question.
should trust you with another 4
I have
years.
been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President
That's
Johnson,
my
who signed the
answer.
Voting Rights Act?
And for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
Hi, y'all. What you doing? Are you going to watch this video with me? Because these leftist tardos are really getting on my nerves. But ooh, if you watch this video, it will make my boss happy. Ooh, fudge. I forgot to tell you my name's silly. Guess what my name is? It's Tiffany Tightash. And my boss found me on the beach. He rubbed my bottle. Ooh. I am so happy. Come on, let's go watch the video and cuddle. But don't get a stubby, ooh, no. Guess what I pooted? My boss is going to give me a tannin now thanks to you, you prick.